Hi everyone and welcome back to another video with yours truly, the Shinobi Archon. Yes, it's like what? It's Sunday. I told you guys I wasn't going to be posting till like Sunday evening, but it's like oh my. Well, yeah, 12:31 morning. I'm supposed to be leaving Lake House at 8 a.m., cuz I'm going to be doing the video with Christian. Oh, well, yeah, that's my cousin's name, Christian. But yeah, his YouTube channel doesn't really have a name yet. It's just a YouTube channel. I'm not kidding you. If you try and look up his YouTube channel and just search in like a blank, that's it. It's just blank. It doesn't have a name. It's just one of those free ones right now, but we're trying to come up with a name for it. But today is not about game. Well, it is about gaming, but I'm reacting to a channel that has been spoken about around the internet, known as AnnaWaifus, and how she believes that casuals have somehow ruined gaming. I don't really understand, and I watched like the beginning of someone else's reaction, but I wanted to go in blind, you know, to try and get my feelings across and try and understand where she's coming from. Because from what I've seen, there's like a lot of people are mad at her. I just want to see why everybody hates it. I have also heard that there is a second video about this, and please do excuse me. As again, it's like 12 in the morning. Here I am, like recording the video to try and react to this. I'm gonna react to both parts to try and understand again where she's coming from. I'm not really one of those guys who's like, oh my gosh, this person's absolute trash because he and or she and or they did this. I really don't care. I'm just here to understand like what's going on. Why is everyone like hating on this channel? Like, you know, that's just me. I don't really know what's happening. So we're about to jump into this deep rabbit hole that is AnnaWaifus hating on casuals. I don't know. Hating, disliking, I don't know. Let's get this started.
Oh boy, another video about politics and gaming because I hate myself. So what are we going to talk about today, kiddos?
Huh.
Well, it's going to be about how casuals ruin gaming, and it might get political at some...
Already starting off where casuals supposedly ruin gaming. This it's kind of interesting, but how she's already starting about this. But let's just continue. I'm not in the mood for this.
area, so I guess leave if that bothers you. This video is going to be about everything than just casuals, so I hope
What
you
the
enjoy this
hell?
video.
That thing's green! Green!
Ever since I
What?
was 6 years old, I've played video games. My first ever exposure to gaming was a Game
Six.
Boy my mom
Okay, that's
gave me
pretty.
that she had, and I played Pokemon Red for hours and hours. Yes, I played a...
Hey, alright, fellow Pokemon fan. Pokemon Red, yes sir. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Love that game. I love that game, man. Pokemon Red, definitely a really good game. I really miss it, but because it's like in my garage somewhere. I have no idea where the heck it is. I know, right? Fun. But all right, yeah. Just to to give you some context about when I started gaming. I started gaming at a pretty young age, around like probably like yeah, 3. We had a Nintendo Wii, and I played like what? What was it? Mario Galaxy 2, Wii Fit, We all remember We Fit. Oh Lord, Matt still troubles us all to this day. Man's too OP. So it's just like I'm just kind of confused on how. Why am I confused? As you can well tell, this is how you know I've been up all night. I'm tired. I've been like, I'm at the lake. I've been tubing, swimming, gone like boat riding, and so on and so forth. So, but yeah, again, like I played Mario Galaxy 2 and stuff, and I'm sure you're like, but how did you get the Game Boy to play not Mario? Again, I'm tired. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Pokemon Red. A friend gave me his Game Boy because he got the Game Boy Advance. So he also decided to give me Pokemon Red, as for some reason he got 2 copies. I don't know how he did it, but yeah, if you go, like, he lives in like what, Oklahoma now. So yeah, I have no idea where my Game Boy nor Pokemon Red is. That's like the only game I had on the Game Boy. It's literally just I'm being I'm too tired for this. Like Pokemon Red, forget it. Let's get back to this.
Couch with sunlight beaming down on the screen. Gaming was always a hobby over the years. I collected consoles, games of every genre, I played thousands of games, I researched gaming. Video games have always led into a specific niche, mostly people who got bullied.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on, wait. I'm kind of confused. What the? Whatever.
Wet Willy because you were seen as a nerd, a geek, or made fun of for liking video games.
Go back? Wait, what?
Games of every genre, I played thousands of games, I researched gaming. Video games have always led into a specific niche, mostly people who got bullied or wet willy because you were seen as a nerd, a geek, or made fun of for liking video games. Even in the early
Wait, when? Wait, when?
2000s, my timeline, you were making.
No! Wait, whoa! Where'd you get that notion from? No one would bully you for freaking playing video games. What? Where'd you get that shit from? Where'd you get that from, bro? Nah, ain't no way she said that. Bullied? You kidding me? Nah, people were jealous of, like, if you had freaking stuff that they didn't. Like, that's probably, like, bruh, are you kidding me? You're making me laugh at, like, what, 12 in the fucking morning? Bully you for playing what, Pokemon? Really? We're in Gen 9 now, like, with tons of spin-off games. A main, quote, I guess you could say a mainline somewhat game, but it's not really, which is Pokemon Legends Arceus, where you go back in the past and, like, you know, meet all of the Pokemon from, like, when Johto, no, why did I say Johto? Oh my, Sinnoh, please forgive me. Forgive me, Pokemon fans. I'm a Pokemon fan too. The Sinnoh region. Forget it. No. Yeah, but, like, no one, like, me and my friends would talk about Pokemon pretty much every day. Like, and what Pokemon we caught, or, like, and, like, we still play Pokemon Go to this day, even though, like, Pokemon Go's, a lot of people still play it, but it's not as popular as it used to be. But, hey, Pokemon Go's not a bad game. Still play it every once in a while. Like, hey, it's not bad. But being bullied for playing game, oh, nah, you bring up my boy Mario, like, and no one's gonna bully you for playing Mario or Pokemon or Zelda or any of that. Like, where'd you get that notion from? Like, I know, like, buddy, I freaking grew up, like, early 2000s. What, like, what? I don't know what you talking about. What you talking about, bro? Bullied. No, that's crazy. No, if I had a no, if I had a nickel for every single time I got bullied for playing video games, it would be absolutely zero. I'd be poor. I'd have none. I mean, technically, I've been bullied for certain games I play, but that doesn't really count. We're talking about, like, for playing video games. Crazy. Gotta be crazy. Ain't no way. Alright, let's just continue with the video.
Fun for playing video games. And then in 2012, 2013, the casuals started playing video games and fucking ruined everything. So you could
Bro,
be
what?
saying,
Ruined everything. What you talking about? Like, when did casuals just, like, weren't casuals just always a thing? But, like, weren't we all casuals back in the day? Like, there was no such thing as pro gaming. Like, there was no, like, I mean, yeah, there's, like, what? A bunch of, like, there's Call of Duty and stuff back in the day, but it was, like, there wasn't really pro gaming per se. Also, please forgive me if you hear any clicking in the background. This has been happening in my videos. It's not my mic or anything. My, case is broken. I have a flip phone, and it has, the case has this little, like, thing that attaches, to protect the folding part, like, like the spine of the phone, and it clicks every single time you, well, because it's broken, I made it to where it's, like, I fixed it to where it clicks in and out, so my finger is on it, and sometimes it'll slip, and I click it back in. Because it's uncomfortable if it falls out and I'm holding it, But, like I was saying, though, like, casuals were always a thing, and that doesn't make any sense. Like, this doesn't really even, I can understand where people are coming from now and why they're hating on her, like, her video already. Like, we're not even into the second video. We're, like, at the beginning of the first one. Like, casuals were always a thing. Everyone was always a casual. It's like, oh, 2013, 2012. I know it's out of order, but still. Like, oh, hey, everyone's freaking... All the casuals showed up, and ruined gaming. What do you mean they ruined gaming? If anything, well, a lot of people I know have pretty much assisted in making the gaming industry better. Like, that doesn't really make any sense. Alright. This is an interesting video. Let's keep going.
isn't it a good thing that more people are playing video games so you aren't bullied anymore? The answer is no. No, sir,
What?
It's not a good thing. The issue with casuals and...
Oh my gosh. Warning to headphone users, I'm wearing my AirPods right now, and oh my, well, yeah, wearing my AirPods right now, and she just freaking played, like, the trigger thing, like, with Shark Tale, was it? Where freaking got, like, he slapped his brother, and was like, she played the trigger thing over it. It's like, like, I don't get this. Like, I don't understand how it's like you show animosity towards something like this. It just doesn't make any sense. Though, I know it's like, again, it's like, what, 12 what? 12:45? Please bear with me. This is about to be interesting video. I swear.
A medium like this is that they don't really care about the medium itself. They want to change everything to fit their own narrative or their standards of what gaming should be, and young people who didn't grow up with video games don't give a shit about to play older ones. They just want to play their God of War Ragnaroks or Call of Duties or Assassin's Creeds to fit their own narrative or their standards of what gaming should be, and young people who didn't grow up with video games don't give a shit. Entering a medium like this is that they don't really care about the medium itself. They want to change anymore? The answer is no. No, sir, it's not a good thing. The issue with casuals entering a medium like this is that they don't really care about the medium itself. They want to change everything to fit their own narrative or their standards of what gaming should be, and young people who didn't grow up with video games don't give a shit about to play older ones. They just want to play their God of War Ragnaroks or Call of Duties or Assassin's Creeds, GTA, whatever it is. They don't care about—
Okay. Listen. Was that a video? Please stop playing that trigger thing and trying to molest my ears. Like, I don't get it. Like, what do you mean? Like, most of the games you... Oh, GTA... Didn't GTA used to be pixelated? I could have sworn it was. I believe it was. So what are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about GTA 5, GTA 4, GTA 3? GTA 1 and 2 were like pixelated. One was like a bird's eye view and you were just driving a car and then you would like rob like an establishment. It was not... I don't get that. What the heck? What are you talking about? Like, God of War didn't... There's 5 gods, like, mainline gods of war, and then there's, like, the spin-offs, and then, like, you know, when Kratos joined Mortal Kombat, but, like, what are you talking about where it's, like... I don't get it. This whatever. A medium? Oh, they don't care about the medium. Also, it's like, oh, the younger generation. She's basically saying the younger generation is like, oh, doesn't want to play, like, what? Older games, even though I know, like, pretty young people who play, like, the original Doom. Like, what are you talking about? Play, like, the original GTA or play Pokemon Red. I know a lot of people who do that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you want the slide on? Doesn't matter to me, because I'm out the door closed.
Yeah, just turn it off. It'll be fine.
Alright.
I'm just making a video for my YouTube channel.
All good.
Yeah, that's my friend. By the way, so give me 1 second. I'm just gonna turn. Yeah, there we go. Brightness down, because I'm like in the pitch black right now. But like, I just don't get what she means. Where it's like what do you mean? Where it's like the younger generation again does not want to play older games again. I have a 9-year-old cousin who freaking plays Pokemon Red with me. Like, Pokemon Emerald, freaking, let's see, OG Mario, OG Sonic, like, and the list goes on. I already said another one, like, there's people out there who I know who play, oh yeah, the original Doom, the original Persona. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, like, what are you on? Like, damn, like, freaking, like, like, again, I don't know what you're talking about, you know? This just feels like a load of copium or, like, a load of freaking, like, animosity. Like, what's your deal, you know? Like, I'm not that guy who just goes and says, oh, hey, you're a jerk or something, whatever. I'm not that guy. I'm just that guy who just honestly states the facts because it just doesn't make any sense. on what you're saying. It's kind of jumbled up in a way where you're like trying to say something and like again, I'm on 12:50 a.m. energy, bro. It's almost 1 in the morning. And we're, again, so like at the beginning of the video, I love how it's just like already 20 minutes and 32 seconds in. Well, let's just keep going, because I got a second video to react to, and then I gotta go and get ready to get into a car for like 4 hours just to freaking, go home.
Quality, they care about graphics and if it's relevant. It doesn't matter if the game is good, it doesn't matter if it's going to make them happy, or if it's $60 worthy. No. If Markiplier talks about it and it's got
Really?
decent graphics, it's a 10 out of 10. Like, why do casuals care about graphics so much? I don't get it. Like, I really don't. Can someone in the comments tell me why casuals care about graphics so much? I'm actually serious, because
What? Either you've done a whole line of crack, you smoke weed, or something like that. But, like, what are you talking about? Like, do you seriously not understand why graphics quality is a good thing? Or why do not just casuals care about graphics quality, pros care about it too. Like, listen, I understand, like, this. I'm gonna be very calm for this, because if I go, I'm actually like, wait, what? Are you serious? Like, I'm getting a little excited because it's like, are you kidding me? There's no way that a person doesn't understand the concept of good graphics. Like, what do you mean by you don't understand good graphics? It's not that hard to really understand. It's the look of it. I mean, look at, say, like, Final Fantasy or Doom or, let's see, what else? Persona, where it all started. We're just going to use 3 right now. I'm not going to keep going. Like, and look where it's gone. It's gone from pixels to improved pixels to, like, what? Then, oh yeah, 3D animation. And then there's, like, the realistic stuff, which that's more of like Final Fantasy, Doom, and like Final Fantasy 16. Oh my gosh, I played the demo for it like over the weekend, like while I had a break over here at the lake. That was awesome. Like, the graphics, like, you look at it, it's just appealing. Like, it's an eye catcher. Makes sense. Like, it's like y'all can insert the meme if y'all want. You know which meme I'm talking about. Just like, I don't get what you're talking about. Like, it's an eye catcher. An eye catcher is like when it looks appealing to the eye. Like, it looks good in a way that's like, say, look at this. Look at Typhlosion now and look at Typhlosion when, well, I mean, yeah, look at Typhlosion now and look at what it looked like in the past. Bruh. Like, I mean, it looks cool, but it's like you don't get to see everything about it. You don't get to see the 100%, essentially, the details, like, the small details is what makes stuff, like, with graphics so cool. Like, that's literally why in Cyberpunk, like, 2077. I know it's the game is super. It's good but bad because of all the quality and like all the glitches and stuff. But it's like that's literally why they give you like the ability to make your character the way you want it to. That's literally why. The graphics make it look like let you see the details, all the small details, because you know, who doesn't want to see the small details? It's pretty cool, you know? And continuing with the video that we're watching.
I don't really know. Like, I really don't know why they care about graphics so much. Either they're being sponsored or something else. Like, these people say that Jim Sterling...
No one is being sponsored for good graphics. What? Where did sponsoring come from? Love how I'm like pausing it every little bit, but like, see, this is like now she's just like pulling stuff like out of nowhere, like what? Did you freaking go to an alternate dimension where sponsoring means something else? Like, what you talking about? Again, I'm not a rude kind of guy, but it's like now you're just pulling stuff out of nowhere. It just doesn't make any sense. And like there's stuff in the background like what is this? Like the game makes sense, but it's like the random stuff like the guy ripping his shirt at the beginning, like what the hell? And then this
or the
it's just
Actman
random.
give good, criticisms and reviews on games. No, they don't. They don't care about giving you quality entertainment. They care about shilling stuff to you. YouTubers like these people aren't your friends. You're a dime in a dozen. Another penny that goes to their pockets. Like, I get it. Someone that you think is nice.
Exactly. That meme pretty much summons up how I feel. Like, what? Because you may or may not making any sense. I swear.
And handsome, you trust them. I get it. And they're
what? So you're saying I watch? I'm gonna die from this absolute cringe fest. Like, what is this? I don't think anybody watches YouTube just to like to look at the YouTube. It's like, oh, look at that they're handsome, or oh, hey, that lady sexy. What? I don't think. I think you've got two things mixed up. I think what you've got mixed up is, I don't know, OnlyFans and YouTube. Like, what you talking about? Bet my friend is listening to this right now and he's like, what the fuck is he on? But it's the truth. Like, what are you talking about? That sounds more like OnlyFans, not YouTube. No one watches YouTube for like, does look at the YouTuber and be, oh, look, they're handsome, or oh, they're sexy. What the hell? What are you on? Let's continue.
Which again, popularity and graphics does not make a good game. Of course, they also have the...
What? See, now that one just doesn't make any sense. Popularity doesn't make a game? Yes it does. Without the popularity, they don't get enough money to make updates and fix the... I mean, fixing bugs isn't really that bad, but it's like, where are they gonna get the money for the software to update stuff, make new stuff, you know? That's what I'm trying to understand here, and where that logic's coming from. And then again with the graphics, keep bringing up the graphics. Again, it's eye catcher. Excuse me. It's an eye catcher.
Exception or the obsession with making games like movies, which I don't understand. You buy games to play them, not watch them like...
What are you talking about now? Cutscenes? I think she's talking about cutscenes. My fucking... cutscenes were literally made for the sole purpose of making things look cool. It's again an eye catcher. It's to make you excited. Like when you beat a boss and there's like a cutscene at the end of it and you see that like the scene where that character defeats them, like for example, I mean it's literally in the beginning of the game. It's not really a big spoiler for Final Fantasy 16. Like so Ifrit and Phoenix they fight, right? Like Ifrit just literally shows up in this like freaking pillar of fire and it's like, "Oh my gosh." Like, it was the cleanest quality ever. Cleanest cutscene I had seen in a while. Like, oh my gosh. It was even better than the freaking, like, ending in Elden Ring where you become, like, the Lord of Frenzied Flame. Like, that was crazy. Like, that was probably really cool. Like, the Phoenix is, like, shooting fireballs. Like, this is freaking Dragon Ball Super or something like that. And then, like, freaking a Frick comes out of this pillar of fire and they start fighting. Which, by the way, you do get to play as the Phoenix, which is actually pretty fun. You get to freaking play as this. Yeah, that's the best part about that whole thing. Oh my gosh. Like, the demos, just show all how good the game looks. It's like, oh, now I really want to play it. That's what graphics is for. Again, I've already said this. It's an eye catcher. It's to make it appealing to where it's like, oh, I want to play it and look at the cutscenes. I don't want to skip the cutscenes. And the cutscenes also show a story. Like, oh, hey, I want to play the game. But, like, do you not understand the concept like a story? It's like, if you don't watch the cutscene, you don't get the context for, like, what they're talking about, It's like, wait, what? Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, let's just say Final Fantasy 15, not 16. You skip the cutscene where, like, Loctis, like, kills off, well, not really kills off, but defeats Leviathan. And, like, uses, like, his full might. And then you get to the later game, like, the end of the game, and you don't have any idea, like, what this power is at all. Like, and what's his full power, and it's like, wait, what the heck is this? How do I use... You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense how you don't seem to get that, but alright.
Movies. Can you see something like Dead Space 2 or Kirby as a movie? Do you know how boring that would be?
Okay, nah, that's crazy. Kirby as a movie would probably be fun. Did you not see the Mario movie? Did you not see the Sonic movie? Both Sonic movies, actually. Forgot about that. Holy. Like, there's 2 Sonic movies, a Mario movie, and possibly a Zelda movie in the works. I don't know about you, but I think... Oh, and let's not forget the 3rd Sonic movie about Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, bruh. What are you on? I don't get it. Again, like, I don't get where you're coming from. You're like, I don't get graphics. I don't get cutscenes. Fuck it. We're just gonna continue.
What is so entertaining about sitting on your couch with your controller watching 10 minutes worth of cutscenes? I really don't get it.
10
Am I alone
minutes?
here? Aside from Synthetic Man?
10 minutes? We're... Like...
Am I alone?
Like, 10 minutes... Oh, well, yo, what happened to SBO? Oh, it's fainted. But, like, what do you mean 10 minutes of cutscenes? There's no 10 minutes of cutscenes. You must be on crack or something like that. Holy shit.
Am I wrong? I skip all the cutscenes. Just let me play the game, my god. Speaking of Synthetic Man, please make more.
Well, yeah, you can do it your way. If you don't want to watch the cutscenes, it's fine, but it's like, you don't have to be a jerk about how it's like, oh, but casuals are ruining the gaming. It's like, oh yeah, they like their cutscenes. Why is there cutscenes in this freaking game? Like, we all have a style of playing. If you don't want to watch the cutscene, just skip it. It's like, what, 0.5 seconds of your time? It's literally just pushing a button to skip a cutscene. It's not that hard. Like, I swear. Like, there are people I know who do skip cutscenes because they just want to enjoy the game. Which is understandable, but it's like, you don't have to be a jerk about it. My friends who do that are like, oh, I just don't enjoy the cutscenes. It's like, oh, okay. I mean, if you just say you don't enjoy the cutscenes, okay. But it's like, because I just enjoy the core elements of the game. But you don't have to be a jerk and say, oh, casuals are ruining the game industry because they enjoy cutscenes and or enjoy, like, graphics. Okay. That's your way. I have my way. And other people have their own way. We're not all the same. This isn't like the freaking, like, what? We're not programmed like robots. We're not like freaking like T something model, dude. We're freaking, we're people. Let's continue.
Long form videos. I'm thirsting for that Legend of Zelda review. I am begging for more videos sent. Also, I will not rest until I have a Synthetic Man and Actman video collab. What are you waiting for? So I think that's a nice segue into our second chapter.
I am the Lorfax and I speak for the trees.
Oh, casual gamers. The number one thing ruining this industry. So you're probably wondering why I'm putting the reason gaming is so horrible above the politics.
Says again. Like, this is well, that doesn't make any sense. We're literally just talking about casuals, and now you make a second point about the casuals themselves. Watch, you're gonna bring back the graphics. You're gonna bring back. Why am I even watching this? Whatever, forget it. We're.
And the answer is because I feel like it, and what of it? You know, going into this, I knew that I would have to talk about the worst thing in the gaming industry, because to me, I don't think it's the lefties that are totally ruining this industry.
What?
It's a big part of it, but casuals are the reason lefties are even in this industry, because as—
What the fuck? Alright, now that's crazy. So, you're basically saying, oh, casuals... Why are you bringing politics into video games? What the fuck? Oh, hey, yeah, a freaking Democrat. If you're a freaking... Oh, hey, everyone. Okay, now I'm screwing up again, but alright, let's try this one more time. Oh, hey, everyone. If you're a casual gamer, you're a freaking Democrat. What? FYI, I know people who are casual gamers, and they're a Republican as Republican can be. Like, what you talking about? But again, why are you even bringing politics into the freaking gaming video? Why? No, I might just save the second video for another time because this is mind-boggling.
the video game crash of the 80s and 90s, all the industries were wanting to improve graphics and try to
What do you mean gaming crash of the 80s and 90s? All I remember is like that there was some gaming crash of the 80s that my father talked about like one time, but I don't think that there was a gaming crash in the 90s. I'll back that up in the next video, like when I'm reacting to this. Heck, I might make 2 videos when I get home because like I said, I'm gonna be making video with my cousin because he wants to be a YouTuber, so I'm gonna teach him how to edit and all that kind of stuff. I might make this like his second video, like, and while we react to this, because like I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, what are you talking about? What is this?
their horizons to get everyone into gaming, even if casuals care less about gaming. It's really pretty fascinating to watch how
why are you... See, you don't understand graphics, and yet you're just... I brought that game up like a little bit ago in the video. Cyberpunk 2077. Like, what? You play that game and you don't understand graphics? Forget it. Why am I ranting?
How this industry went in just 2 decades. That's what happens when you don't gatekeep, because if you don't gatekeep, people ruin everything, just like Elvis
God.
Presley.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Well, that explains a lot. You're a gatekeeper. Bravo. Bravo. You're one of those people. My favorite kind of people. But let's keep going.
Man, what can I even say at this point? We all know why casuals are ruining everything.
Why
And do you
Elvis?
think these people apologize, or at least said that they were wrong when these people were
Ooh,
messing with
Borderlands
us,
2.
calling us nerds, geeks, and overall treating us like Mexicans working in a cotton field? No.
Whoa! Whoa! That's crazy. What? Let me hear that again.
Point. We all know why casuals are ruining everything. And do you think these people apologize, or at least said that they were wrong when these people were messing with us, calling us nerds, geeks, and overall treating us like Mexicans working in a cotton field? No.
Wow. Alright. Wow. 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 That's crazy. You really gonna bring that up? That's not. I'm not even gonna say that because that is just absolutely just otherworldly. Like, what the actual fucking hell are you on? What? Like, I swear though, if you brought that up with another group of people, I'm sure that video, you would be screwed. Like, people would be on your ass right now about that. Like, what you just said was not okay at all. Like, what? BTW, I'm a Republican. I know it's like, but it's just, that's just wrong to just say that. Like, wow. Wow. How did this video not get taken down? That's crazy. Let's just continue. Forget about that.
Of course not. They're not apologetic. They don't care about quality. They don't care if the game is actually good. They don't care. They just want to fill their lives with as much shit
Now that's cap, but continue.
as humanly possible. Just like people who binge Netflix. They don't care if the show is good. If it's there, they can stuff their face with Cheetos. Why give a shit about the quality? We're living in an era where quantity
Okay.
wins over quality.
Alright, well, let me give you an example on how you're very wrong about that, though. As an avid anime fan, JoJo's fan, like, I care a lot about quality. Like, did you see what they did with JJBA part 6, where they mixed the 3D like animation with 2D animation and it looked absolute ass? I mean, looked like absolute ass. Like, what? Like, what? No. That was crazy. Like, the only one that actually made sense was, like, Made in Heaven. That actually looked sick. It looked like straight out of the manga. But it's like, I don't really understand where you get that from. Where, oh, hey, we're just gonna sit down on Netflix and watch a show because it's there. If the quality's there's no quality, I really don't care. No, 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 no. As like, for example, like the Black Clover movie came out. That was beautiful, top tier. That was like top tier movie from Netflix. Like, holy. Seven Deadly Sins, that's a good one too. Like, these are all animes for you non-anime fans. Like, what are you talking about? Like, don't know what you're talking about. Oh, we're just gonna sit our asses and just eat Cheetos and not care about the quality. See where this video just doesn't make sense and why, like, why are you, I understand you're trying to connect, like, oh yeah, they're just like those kinds of people where they just don't care about quality or anything, but it's like a lot of people I know care about quality. Though that's probably like what 1% of people on Netflix and on in video games. At least at most 2%. Like there's no way that like there's that many people who are like, oh, I don't care about quality. No, there's a lot of people who care about quality. You're literally asking like as well, it's like, oh hey, why do graphics matter? Because the quality. You're basically contradicting yourself, but okay.
Put a bunch of shit out and people will eat it up no matter how bad it is, because video games are
No,
just a
that's not
pastime
true.
of these people. They're always moving on to newer things that their favorite childish YouTubers are talking about. Whatever is popular, they
No.
believe it's good, and then in a month they will forget about everything they played. The real issue with casuals is that they don't
That's crazy. Forget about all the stuff that happened in Elden Ring. Forget about all the stuff that happened in Pokemon. Forget about all the stuff that happened in this, like every Mario game, every Sonic game. No. Every anime game I've played, no. Let's just continue. I'm not gonna sit here forever.
care about the medium they're associated with. Who cares that there's wokeness in video games? Who cares that white characters have been changed to black? Who cares that the game
Okay.
crashes every few seconds because these games are so poorly optimized?
Not gonna lie, there's a lot of bigotry up in this fucking video. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, as of, like, I'm a Republican. This is too much. Like, this is just way too much. Like, listen, I understand. They're working with what they've got. Okay, cool. There's a remaster of a game. The original character got changed from white to black. I understand. It's that. Listen, there's a lot of things where it's like, okay, now y'all are taking it too far. I do understand that part, but it's just like, do you really have to be that kind of guy right now? Like, just leave everybody alone. It's on the internet. There's tons of people on here who are probably gonna freaking gang up on you and start screaming at you and cursing and probably so much more. Like, this is probably like a waste of your time. Like, this is a waste of a video. Like, for you, because like for me, because you made this, I can make content. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's keep going though.
My god, I hate modern games so much. Who cares? Who
What?
cares? Man, this is such a hard video to make, guys. Like writing the script and recording is so hard to do. Seeing my favorite medium being thrown under the bus like this is so freaking depressing. Casuals, this is your
Alright, why are you getting salty about, oh, I have to write this script and so on and so forth? Why are you complaining now? Now this just sounds lazy. Why'd you start a whole YouTube channel in the first place if you knew you were gonna be like this? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. Like, I could literally be like sitting here, like watching TV, finish my packing for going home tomorrow. I could do so many things, but here I am making a video because a lot of people asked me and started talking to me on Discord and all that kind of stuff. Like, oh hey, yeah, did you see that AnnaWaifu person? And I just had to make a video on it. Because why not? But here I am. Again, like, I don't understand what you're talking about. Again, like, what are you on? Doesn't make any sense. I mean, forget it. We're just gonna keep going. Because look at this video. Like, this video is like almost 50 minutes long already. And here I am just like, this is actually ticking me off. I see why people actually like got mad about this. Like, this ticks me off. Because the amount of idiocracy and animosity for the animosity for absolutely no reason. there's some things that it's like, okay, that kind of makes sense, but it's like then you just toss something random in there. It's like, what are you, an idiot? I honestly don't think so. If you really put your mind to it and maybe start trying to explain things in a better way where you don't toss things like out of nowhere, like, what is this? Like, who are you? Freaking Funny Valentine from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Get D4C, go into another dimension, yank out freaking alternate universe version of yourself? Like, what is this?
You could be saying that it's lefties, but what do you think lefties are? Casuals. I
What?
just can't anymore. I don't.
Okay, no. For the last time, casuals are not leftists. They're not Democrats. Stop saying that. Casuals, I'm gonna sum it up at the end of the video, and I don't care if you don't like it, but whatever. You can kiss my ass. There you go.
I can't, man. I'm done. I can't. Casuals are people like Jim Sterling, people who pretend they care about gaming but could care less if it disappears off the face of this earth. Casuals care about graphics and story, and care if their favorite popular gamer guy is talking about it. Game doesn't matter. It's all.
Okay, no, it's not if they're gamer guy. Yeah, that's actually every person in the game. Don't you think there should be a story in every game where it's like, there's an explanation on why this thing is happening? Oh, hey, like, for example, it's like, oh, hey, there's this natural phenomenon in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Why is it happening? Oh, yeah, there's Ganon involved. Oh, yeah, Ganon's doing all this. But how is he doing it? While he's basically a lifeless corpse, quote unquote. Well, he's like, he sends out the monsters that he's created that have most power and can do these things, such as make a giant tornado in the sky. That was freaking Colgera. The freaking ink monster, whatever that thing. It was like some weird version of an Octorok. The freaking, what is it? The Gibdo Queen? Yeah, Sandstorm. Oh yeah, Goma has been making all these rocks. Me making people go mentally insane. Like, and then, oh hey, where's the fifth sage? I'm not gonna say her name. I almost did. Sorry. But, like, where's this fifth sage that's all... Like, where is she? I mean, I'm not spoiling that either. It's like, oh, yeah, there was more than 4 sages, and Ganon is still here. Where's the Master Sword? See, this doesn't make any sense. How would you know? Oh, hey, the Master Sword is, like, somewhere up in the freaking... We're just gonna... Just random. Where do you think it is? Psst, people, I swear.
About the perception around the game, if they care about it. But before I get lost, let's talk about something I hate, not as much as casuals, but it's pretty damn annoying. Mother of God, I hate nostalgia eaters. People that just buy shit they're attached to despite how bad it is. They will buy every Pokemon game, every Assassin's Creed, every Battlefield, Call of Duty, God of War, Zelda, whatever you know. You know people will buy it. I can't stand these kinds of people. They go on YouTube and complain about this thing they know is going to be...
Alright, now that honestly kind of makes sense. There are, like, these people who do complain. Now this is actually kind of making sense. There are these people who, like, just go online. It's like, they complain for absolutely no reason. They buy this, like, what? There's, like, the $60 to $70 game just to complain about it. Like, you play the first 5 minutes, you're not even the core base of the game. Oh, I hate this game because of this and that and that. Those people annoy me. I can admit that. But, like, well, let's continue.
bad and they buy it anyway, hey, manga comment. If you know that the Pokemon
But, like, Pokemon is not bad. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, again, there are people out there, it's like, oh, hey, Pokemon. Like, Pokemon is a big deal. I enjoy Pokemon. Like, I don't understand. Like, a lot of people were hating on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Well, yeah, I will admit, the freaking open world kind of thing where stuff, like, just despawns out of nowhere where you're out of a certain radius, that's just kind of like kind of a what moment, but it's like other than that, it's actually a pretty good game. It's just like people are complaining about the small little thing in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I don't have every single Pokemon game. I wish I did. I sadly do not have Pokemon Platinum, nor do I have Pokemon Omega Sapphire. No, not Omega Sapphire. Omega Ruby. There we go. Oh my gosh. Again, I'm on, like, what time is it? Like 1:26 a.m. energy. It's almost an hour video. This is probably going to be my longest video ever. Like, at this point, but at one point, like, I swear, I'm just, if it gets too stupid and then it's just literally about politics or something of the sort, I'm gonna get ticked and literally just call it a night and just post a video. I'm not putting up with that. Here we go. Let's continue.
Scarlet game is going to be bad and you think the art style is shit, then don't buy the game. God
Yeah,
damn.
that's another thing. Like, everyone's like, oh, the art style is trash. I was like, isn't every single Pokemon game have a different art style? Like, literally, Pokemon Legends Arceus, I mean, like, the characters have, I guess you could say, almost the same art style. It's like a mix of Pokemon Sword and Shield and Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Like, I don't understand, it's like, why you're getting so angry about that, you know? Excuse me. Why people are angry about that. But, like, nostalgia eaters, like, I really don't understand. Like, there are people, I understand, like, that first part, but I mean, come on. I guess you could, you know, people are like, oh, why are you buying it? I mean, think about it in the future. The games will be so rare, people will buy that, will beg for you to get it. And me personally, if I have something rare, you're not getting it for me. I'm sorry. Because I'm just that guy. I enjoy my stuff, you know?
I didn't buy the game. I stopped buying Nintendo games a long time ago. Look, I get that. I get it. It's nostalgia. And look, Synthetic Man has to, review these games because that's his job. But everyday people...
You stopped buying Nintendo games? Why? Why did you stop buying Nintendo games? What? Wait, no, that's cap. Wait, you're lying. You're lying through your teeth. What the frick? Didn't you say you wanted Synthetic Man, whoever that is? No offense to you if you ever find this video, you probably won't. But where did you get... Alright, not... You literally asked Synthetic Man, again, whoever that is. I don't even know who he is. I know it's a YouTuber, but it's like... I mean, thinks she's playing his clips, and that's the guy who ripped his shirt off in the beginning of the freaking video. Like, to do a Legend of Zelda thing. Alright, now you're just lying through your teeth. Whatever.
Small YouTubers who buy the game despite complaining about it pisses me off. Maybe they will make this franchise good again if you quit buying the mediocrity. And Nintendo fans are the worst when it comes to being nostalgia eaters. They literally suck Disney off despite knowing full well how bad their company is run, how bad their games are, and how much crunch.
Whoa,
and
wait, what? No, whoa. Nintendo's like one of those top of the line companies. What are you talking about? there are, yes, a few games that I will admit are kind of bad, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do this in this format and this way. But what are you talking about? Like, what the hell? Motherfucking crazy, bro.
Their workers like little fudge clucker fucks. But no, you all keep buying
Whoa.
from Nintendo, who is basically the Disney of gaming industry, and yet people keep buying their shit. And Nintendo fans are the biggest problem with this. Nintendo is literally feeding off your nostalgia and you're falling for it. Just
Oh
let
wait,
go.
that's also cap again. You've been showing like freaking Nintendo games in the background for the past like what? 6 minutes and 47 seconds. What are you talking about? Whatever.
What is that thing that Synthetic Man said? You gotta learn to let go. I learned to let go, and so can you. Listen, Nintendo fans, or Sony, or whoever. These companies
You're
don't
also kind of a hypocrite because, like, you like these YouTubers as well, right? You're being a big hypocrite and where you're literally listening to them and saying, oh, I can, but you can't. That doesn't really make any sense. Like, if you do that and then you're saying that other people can't, that's just hypocritical. That's just being a whole damn, like, that's being a damn brat. Bro, like, I'm not one of those guys who's gonna call someone, you know, the R slur or the N slur. Not happening. But there are people who do say it, like, all the time on videos like this, and it's like, it's crazy, but it's like, that's literally what she's like. No, I'm sure like there are, I saw, yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. There was literally a person who literally called her the R slur within the beginning of their video, and it's like, oh my gosh, calm down. It's not that big of a deal. Like, like ignorant is a more appropriate term. It's still not really the best term, but it's a better term to use. Not flat out say, oh hey, you are a R slur. No.
care about you. You're just a penny in their pocket, a object to give them money.
Penny.
If you guys want quality entertainment from these companies,
I'm sorry, but I believe that's every single company. That's called business. Like, how old are you again? You said you first started gaming when you were 6. But she hasn't said, like, how many years she's been in it or anything like that.
then stop buying the product. You guys can make all the videos you want shitting on them, but if you buy the product, it doesn't matter. And Pokemon fans suck, mother of God. They are
What?
the worst in this case. Pokemon is one of the
But you're a Pokemon fan yourself. See, now this is fucking hypocritical. Again.
laziest franchise in the world, and people still buy the games. Maybe
No,
one day
we're
I'll make a
not.
video about how I hate Nintendo and Pokemon fans. Maybe both. Alright, I need to move on to the last topic before I get a
But
hernia.
you are a Pokemon.
Oh my god. Lefties.
Okay,
This-
fuck this. Fuck this. Nope. Fuck this. This entire rest of the video is literally like,